Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Aries, my name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to be taking a look here at the energy for the new year, okay? What it is that you need to embrace, what it is that you are letting go, any challenges that may come up to make you stronger, right? What you need to focus your attention on, okay? So before we get into that, just a quick reminder, if you didn't see the live, we are doing a challenge here. Okay. Now this is going to be an ongoing challenge for the new year. So a bit of a group. If you can stay disciplined, you will see results. If not, maybe it's just an area in your life where you see that you need to focus your attention on. But I'm going to tell you what it is just briefly. We are going to be, if you haven't gotten this book already, order this book, or you can read this book online. It's called It Works by RHJ, the famous little red book that makes your dreams come true. It is very tiny. It is $4 on Amazon, but it is also read on YouTube over and over again. A lot of influencers have read it. People have told their testimonies with this book. So we're going to do it together. All right. Once you've read the book and you know the 3 rules of accomplishment in here, you're going to follow the instructions and you're going to make a list of 10 things that you want to see happen for you in the year 2025, that you want to see manifest for you in the year 2025. Now, there are things that can come about in 2025 and things that can start the process in 2025, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about consistency. All right. We're going to read the list morning, noon, and night. I will have live sessions. I will get on live briefly, even if it's just a few minutes every day in the membership tab, tier 1, the high priestess level, just as a reminder, a daily reminder to read your lists. Okay. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more tomorrow as well on New Year, but get that together because what you want to do is have your lists created tonight. Today is New Year's Eve, the New Year Eve. So you want to spend some time tonight to get that done. And even if you don't start right away fresh on tomorrow, spend tomorrow in the morning time getting your list together. 10 things. I would suggest to kind of break it down into like little goals, maybe things around your family, maybe around finances and career, health, love, right? Because you're only writing 10 things. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. So yes. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, spirits and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. Can you please show Aries here what is it that they need to see and embrace for 2025? Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look here. This is for Aries. This is for the year 2025. All right. Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What does Aries need to... I love this card. Okay, number 37, which reduces to 10, a number of completion. Queen, Mother, Nanny, and it is the card of liberation. That's what you need to embrace in 2025. Liberation. Freedom. Let's take a look at that. Number 37. All right. Make sure the mic is on. She is from Maroons or Jamaica, the goddess of liberation, the temple of queens, and the element of fire, just like you, Aries. Her guidance says, break free. Okay. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. The embodiment says you deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Okay. Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. The goddess declaration is, my dreams empower me. This is a beautiful energy to start off here for the new year, especially with making our lists. If you guys are going to be doing this as well, because it's a reminder that you do get to decide and choose what happens to you, but you also get to choose and decide to not choose and decide and to keep your life on autopilot. From my personal experience, You know, life, your habits will continue just to harden into your reality. So if your habits are bad, if they're frustrating, if they're hurting your life currently, it'll just continue to harden into fact, and it'll get harder to break. But even right now, if you start deciding this year, I want to hit $50,000 in my savings, or this year I want to expand my business. This year I want to have more free time, more personal time, more rest time. Just by simply making the intention of doing that or writing that down on that checklist will start the magic, will start the influence of the thing to start to manifest if you continue to look at it right throughout the year and focus on it and try to figure out how to make it happen. We always hear the whole conversation about New Year's resolutions and why they don't work is because people write them down and just forget about them. That's really it. You know, it's not that they don't work because they, without all those other things that you hear, it's like, it's because people write them down and they don't have no focus of attention on them at all again for the rest of the year. But like we are doing with this list, we are writing down the things that we want to accomplish, but we're looking at them every day. And that's kind of where the magic happens. Where your attention goes, the energy flows. Okay. And that is just the rule for everything. So if your attention is on something that is unhealthy, toxic, you know, hurting you, damaging you, you're going to feed it more energy and that is going to consume you. But if your energy is on something that is helpful, that is going to have you grow, flow into a beautiful direction, you're going to reap the rewards of that. Okay. So focus on things that bring freedom to you, that allow you to embody freedom this year. Maybe that's working and clearing on debts. Maybe that's having better spending practices and habits that allow you to always have something in the bank. You know, maybe that's eating healthier. Maybe that's working for yourself. So now your time is free. But what is it that is going to bring some sort of freedom to you or liberation to your soul and your spirit? Maybe it's not talking or communicating to certain people, types of people, or a particular person. All right. So Aries, you decide what that is for you this year. Let's get a message from the cosmics, messages of the cosmic. Let's take a look here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Okay. All right, we got it. Oh, I love this. It says, bet on yourself and take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. Bet on yourself and take chances. Love that. All right. I'm going to pull a career card. Ooh, all these are falling out. What is something that's going to make Aries' life better in 2025? What do we have here? All right, so this says enterprise. It's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your own boss. Your experience is enough to create your enterprise. This came in reverse, so maybe some of you are already doing this, but maybe not expanding as much as you could be, right? Not investing into yourself as much as you could be. As you go on with businesses, the name of the game is to free up your time, to make things easier for you. So you're not in the beginning stages of the hustle and bustle the whole time, because that will create burnout. Okay. So let's get into this. At the bottom of the deck, I'm saying I see taking chances. It's time for a leap of faith in this situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but may lead to great results. All right, let's see. Aries stepping into 2025. Aries stepping into 2025. I'm hearing stop messing with dead weight, Aries. Okay? Stop dealing with things that are dead weight. I don't know if that could be a person, situations, but something is holding you down. I'm like seeing somebody with a ball and chain on their ankle. It's slowing you down. Like, okay, so this is in alignment with this message, the Queen Mother Nani message with liberation. Something is a ball and chain. And I'm hearing the word comfortability. And I just saw the word low self-esteem. So maybe you can still surround yourself with certain people or situations just because you think or feel that that's still on your level, and it's not anymore. You have to see that, though. You have to recognize that there's something that you're still dealing with, or I guess the best way to say it is you're still dealing with something, and on a subconscious level, you feel like that's your level, or maybe you feel like something or someone validates you, or maybe you know something is not on your level, but it gives you some sort of worth or validation that you still deal with something that is not on your level, and then that's not a great thing, right? Because you don't need to be validated by anything but except yourself, your knowing, your knowledge, your love. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What do we have here for the Aries collective sun? All right. So the first card out is the Six of Cups. Interesting enough, I kept seeing this at the bottom of the deck, and it says, do something kind for someone without any expectation. The Six of Cups here, I know that is a beautiful way to always bless your life, and not because it's just to bless your life, but it's beautiful to bless others. Okay. The Six of Cups talks about reciprocity, though. This could be with a friend, a childhood friend. This could be love with a soulmate. This is just energy here that is given freely and put back into you freely. Okay. Balance. Sixes represent balance, not the devil. We always hear 666. No, it actually represents balance. Okay. Harmony. So this could also be pouring into your children, right? It's always a blessing to pour into your children, and as long as you're making sure you're pouring into yourself, there's balance there. There's always rewards that reap there as well. But this could also be the people around you. Like if you are in an enterprise or business, you're pouring into your clients, your customers, and they are pouring back into you. But it has to be a healthy balance, because if anything is not balanced, you will burn out. Okay. And so let's take a look here. What's the challenge that Aries is needing to see? Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is business. This could be a business. This could be a windfall of money. This could be a financial increase. This is in the challenge position. When I see this in the challenge position, I feel that somebody has the potential to make a lot of money, be financially secure, or have their business flourish in some way, but they're not taking the chances, or they're not investing in themselves, or they're not connecting with something that is going to allow them to do so. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Moon card, which represents fears and the subconscious, deep-rooted things in your mind that could be potentially holding you back, or fears that you're not admitting, or, sometimes we don't really have to admit them to know that they're there. But what fell out is the Six of Wands, which talks about success and recognition. So nothing is an accident when you're doing tarot and energy readings. And the Six of Wands represents recognition, being seen by many, being applauded by many. In order to do that, you have to put yourself out there. So that could be something around marketing as well. Now, Aries, this could also be in a love situation, okay? And when I see the Six of Wands, it's the same thing. Are you putting yourself in places, in rooms where you are meeting the right type of people, okay? And could there be fear to enter those type of rooms because you feel like you don't measure up. You're lying to yourself, right? So you keep yourself in rooms with people who are really not on your level, but they give you some sort of boost. It's time to step out of that, okay? Going back to the Six of Cups in the beginning, you deserve love. You're going to receive love, and it's coming to you. The Ten of Pentacles in a love situation could be a marriage, a long-term commitment, somebody who shares assets on the same level with you, wanting to build with you, even if they're on a higher level than you. This is still somebody who wants to build with you and finds the value in you, because it's not always just money or material. Somebody can see something in you and say, yeah, this person has it. I want to invest in them and in our life together. So let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to focus on? Six. Oh, look, another six came out. And then the Six of Wands is again. There's the 666. Okay. It's not talking about a little beast with horns. This is talking about balance. Okay. This is talking about balance. When you see the six here, first of all, balance in emotional interactions, right? Dealing with people who don't drain you, but equally pour into you like you. You have the Six of Swords, moving on from things, of conflict, arguments, and mental stressors, and finding more peace. Six of Wands, making sure that you're also, as much as you are having time for yourself, but you're also putting yourself out there and striving for new goals and new highs in your business and career. So what Spirit is wanting you to focus on, though, Aries, moving into this 2025, is moving away from things of mental conflict or dealing with people who put you in a stressful situation, arguments, or narcissistic energy or tendencies, right? Moving away from people who are not balanced in the interactions. I keep going back to that because that's what the sixes are about. And I'm saying narcissistic because the Five of Swords could represent someone or a situation that has narcissistic tendencies. They're all about themselves, all about me, 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 me. And you're catering to that. For whatever reason, you might be catering to that. So the Six of Swords is saying you moving on from that and finding peace, okay? In all situations, love, business, relationships. What are we leaving behind here? We got, okay. Look at this. We got the King of Pentacles. This is so interesting. This is funny. This is funny. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There's nothing wrong with this, but I don't know why I started hearing all right, we got to dissect this for a second. Okay, not everyone can get this, but I started hearing I just saw this the other day, a little snippet of, what was that, Young Miami and Kevin Gates interview, and they were talking about something sexually, and he was singing that song, or she was, or bitch been over. But all right, we're not going to get into that. But I will say this. King of Pentacles is not a bad card. It's somebody who is financially secure, at least has their things going on. It could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Usually gives kind of big Capricorn energy. Steady financially. Ace of Wands, passion, new beginnings, excitement. Now, sometimes the Ace of Wands can be a sex card. Now, let me just tell you how I was kind of feeling about this. I'm not saying anybody's having sex for money or anything like that. But I am saying this because there's nothing wrong, obviously, with people who make you feel good. But there's something about, I don't know how to say this, but using somebody for something that is not healthy in a way. All right. Now, if you're having sex for money and that's your hustle, I'm not knocking it. But there's something here about validation, sexual energy. I'm going to say it like that. Where it's maybe someone around you or you are engaging in some sort of encounter with someone because they validate you or add to your worth. Now, it's a difference if you're with someone and they make you feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you make them feel good. But okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. But do you really like the person? Do you really like the person? Do you really gel with the person? Are you really compatible with said person? Or are you just engaging with them because they make you feel better about yourself? Not so much that you like them. Okay? Because it's okay that somebody makes you feel good. You make them feel good. But you know what I'm saying? I hope that that's very specific. So that might not be for everybody, but that's definitely for someone. Okay? Also, another message that I'm getting, starting stuff, not following through with it. Now, there's a thin line with this because I do believe, like, if you start something and you halfway through and you feel like, you know what, this is not it anymore. I'm totally okay with that because you don't need to follow through with anything that you feel like, no, this is not it, right? You may have pivoted to something else. But if you're stopping because of fear, that's a different thing, okay? If you have like this really good, valuable idea, King of Pentacles energy, and you stop because you're afraid, there is a such thing as afraid of success. There is a such thing as like afraid of, being seen, right? If that's the reason that you're stopping, you need to leave that behind, right? Because there's something here where you could be, your assets can flourish. Something could be very, very big for you in this upcoming year, but you're going to have to see it through. You're going to have to commit. Okay? All right. I hope that makes sense. Let's see here. What is crowning Aries? Knight of Wands and the Hierophant. This could be represent institutions, long-term commitments, going back to school, a business of some sort. Knight of Wands, you have this passion and you're following through with it. Maybe you are going to get more education to fuel said passion, which is going to take you a little bit further. Maybe this could be a degree, a course, a certification, just something that is going to add value to your enterprise or your business, maybe a class. And it's going to help you in some way that is going to add, and it's going to help you shoot off, because the Knight of Wands is a very fast, quick moving energy. It's exciting too. It's very exciting. Good things are happening. Positive things are happening for you. I'm seeing it in that way. I'm not even seeing those two cards as in a relationship way, but I am seeing it more as somebody fueling their passions with learning more, expanding their spiritual or career knowledge. Okay. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell us what's coming here in the future for Aries. What do they need to know? Let's see. Two of Wands. So Aries, in the future here, 2025, you're going to be moving in a new direction. And this is something that you're going to choose to do. Whether it's moving where you're at, location, business-wise, or where you're living, you're leaving something behind because you're choosing to follow something that is a passion. And the Two of Wands is also about planning for the future and your manifestations to expand. The Ace of Swords is saying that this is going to come to you through some sort of vision, knowledge, epiphany, information. Take it, because it's going to make you more successful. All right. Let's see your energy. Ooh, the Tower. All right. So your energy is the Tower, and this came out quick. So the Tower is something that is shocking, a change. This no longer works for me anymore. So I'm going through a radical change, or I'm initiating a radical change. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck is listening to your intuition. The Tower is not necessarily a bad thing, but it could take people by surprise. It could be very shocking for other people and for you. The Tower represents being built on a foundation that is not sturdy. You shouldn't have built on it in the first place. So it could have been like a lie. So sometimes we lie to ourselves because we're only comfortable. Sometimes we lie to ourselves because we're not comfortable really going to the heights that we truly need to be at. I hope that makes sense, right? We tell ourselves, well, I'm going to start small, or I'm going to start here because I'm not ready to be there yet. But in reality, you're always ready to be ready. But sometimes you tell yourself that you're not ready because you're just afraid. You understand? That's not going to fly in 2025 anymore. It's time to take big leaps, big jumps. Okay. And I think you're going to feel that and know that and be aware of that. And I think you might be surprised at the changes that happen just by taking chances. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. You're going to want to surround yourself with people who are also going to be focusing on their goals and bettering themselves, period. That's going to fuel you, okay? Even if you are going out sometimes for dinner and drinks, you're still surrounding yourself with people who are working on themselves, working on their businesses, and increasing their expertise, or expanding themselves. Or maybe you're taking a course with a friend. Maybe you and a friend are learning a new skill together. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? You're just motivating or feeling motivated by people around you who are also going to be bettering themselves in some way. Keep seeing, and the word chances, I'm seeing it's here, and it was also in the overall energy. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You got this. Let's see here in the distant future for Aries. I'm seeing the Moon. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords. We're going to have to clarify this because this could represent a lot. But there's something that you don't see. Now, this could be the subconscious mind. The Ten of Swords here is a painful ending, or finally putting an end to something that has been hurting you. Putting an end to a cycle. The Moon can sometimes be something that is hidden, secrecy, ulterior motives if it's a person. But I feel like it could be putting an end to some sort of fear. What is the outcome here? Yeah, this is something that you don't see. Three of Swords. So let's clarify that. Clarify the Three of Swords. Ooh, all these cards are sliding out. This deck is still slippery because it's new. Tell me about the Three of Swords. What is this about for Aries? There's the Ten of Swords showing up again. Tell me about the Three of Swords. The Temperance. There will be healing. Temperance is a card of patience, balance, and moderation. Three of Swords is a heartbreak or a painful truth, something that you discover that is painful, hurtful, but necessary. Tell me about the Six of Cups. We got the Two of Wands, and we got the World card. Talks about completion. So a cycle that needs to end, but it will bring more success in your life. And there's the Two of Wands again. You needing to move away from something that is representing this Six of Cups here. Tell me one more about this Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups embodying here for Aries? The Death card. Scorpio energy. But the Death card is an ending. An ending that brings a new beginning. A transformation. Aries, the way that I'm seeing this is that there is something, or someone rather, definitely feels like someone, that you may be pouring into, that it's going to have to come to an end in 2025. And sometimes you're not even connected to this person, okay? Let me just say this. Like, you are energetically, there's a soul tie, emotionally pouring into something or someone still, and you have to leave that behind. It's like a parasite, okay? It's like it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck from success and growth. That has to, and okay, so let's say it's an ex that you can't get over, or it's somebody right now that you're currently connected to emotionally, and you need to let it go, because the Six of Cups is being clarified by the Death card. It needs to end, and so you can transition or go through a transformation. And the Two of Wands is moving away towards the World card, which is success, but a closure of a cycle. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge position? Because there may be something that you're pouring into that is stopping you from getting to that Ten of Pentacles, which could be marriage, which could be a successful business, which could be a secure family. You know what I'm saying? So there's something here. That's what this Six of Cups is representing. And the Three of Swords is at the end is saying, hey, it may be painful, but you're going to heal from it. And you're going to find yourself balanced and secure again. Tell me about the Ten of Swords and the Moon card. Oop. The Tower. Ooh, all right. Tell me about the Moon. The Nine of Swords. And tell me about the Ten of Swords. The Lovers. Now, if I wouldn't know any better, Aries, I don't know who this message is for. This is very specific. Very specific. But there is some sort of soulmate connection, soul tie. It's like, sure, you still love the person. I don't know if you're in a relationship with this person now or not, but sure, you still love them. Maybe they still love you, but it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Okay. There could be some sort of, the Tower could be something shocking that happens that finally makes you get it, that you need to let it go. The Nine of Swords talks about stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, obsessions. The Moon card is like your psyche. Something is hidden and it's going to be exposed with the Tower. It could even be that you're not getting it, and it's going to be very clear with the Tower that you need to let something go. And it could come with pain. The Ten of Swords is usually like a slap in the face of like, hey, this has been happening behind your back, being stabbed in the back. Or it could be like, hey, you finally get this truth that has been in front of your face this whole time, but now you get it, and it's just painful that you finally get it. But it is saying that you got to be set free from it. You have to be set free from this thing, because in some way, shape, or form, it's blocking your future success, or just at least how far you can expand yourself, whether it's in finances or love or whatever. It's this thing is devaluing you is the word that I'm hearing. Okay. In some way, shape, or form. So tell me about the Two of Wands in the future position. Damn. The Ten of Pentacles. It keeps repeating the same message. You got, like, so the Ten of Pentacles is in the challenge position. There's a lot of money or a long-term commitment, something here that you're going to be moving towards, or you're trying to right now. It's the universe is trying to move you towards this thing, but you got to move away from something that is hurting you. Ace of Swords is the truth. Tell me about the Tower in Aries energy. The Nine of Cups. So this is a good Tower. I'm telling you, this is a good thing. This is something that is shocking, that brings you to a wish fulfillment, desire, a desired outcome. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. The Empress. Not only are you going to elevate in status, in wealth, in self-love and energy, but you're also going to start attracting better people around you with those type of energies as well, who are working on themselves, who are also healing in their divine feminine or divine masculine energy. So that's a good thing. Tell us about the Six of Swords and what Spirit wants you to focus on. Queen of Swords, discipline of the mind. You have to detach from something that is not healthy from you anymore, and you have to focus on moving forward. It may not be easy because the Queen of Swords has been hurt. That's why she has this sword up, the sword of truth, but also protection. And you have to move on. Seeing the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. Tell us about the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups in reverse. In a love sense, somebody asked me this the other day in the comment section. I had to break it down to them because I said somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend is keeping them from their husband and wife. And they're like, most people knows what that means. But if you don't, I mean that you're entertaining somebody or a situation that has no future, okay? Knight of Wands in a romantic sense can be like, yeah, they got good D or good P, but they also come in and out of your life, or they're very inconsistent. They're not stable, or this is somebody that you don't feel like, or you know that you can't grow with, and it's going to lead to unhappiness. The Hierophant is like, you need to listen to the truth of that situation and follow through with it. The Hierophant also could be a marriage, a long-term commitment. Okay. And so this Knight of Wands, that energy has to go. Now, the Knight of Wands, again, is still fun, exciting, passion. But when we're talking about a lover, it's all those things, but it could be definitely very inconsistent. Just a good time, not a long time. That type of energy. Tell me about, and look at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, which talks about a missed opportunity. Tell me about the Three of Swords and the Temperance. The High Priestess and the Two of Cups. The Three of Swords and the Temperance is what it's talking about here. The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, secrets, things that are hidden, secret relationships. Three of Swords could be third-party situation, something that is hurtful truth. But I also look at this as saying, hey, you gotta listen to your intuition. What is it trying to tell you? Okay, maybe what it's trying to tell you could be hurtful, but you will heal after it, and you will have another shot at love or a long-term commitment. But you have to listen to what is being told to you, because moving in a different direction is actually going to bring you more success, more happiness, more wealth, more stability. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles that's in the challenge position. The Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Pentacles in the past position, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. I see this as being able to meet the one very quickly, but after leaving something else behind. Now, some of you, this could be the right business move, the right business partnership, where, you know, if it's not love, but some of you, this is definitely very much love. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Because, and I say very quickly because the Knight of Swords is here with the King of Pentacles, which could definitely be coming in very quickly. That's a movement card. It's coming in very quickly. Communication, Ten of Pentacles, relationships, commitment. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles and the future position again. The Judgment. needing to make a major decision to release something that you're holding on to. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, that's slowing you down. This is, it's getting a bit repetitive. Tell me about the Knight of the Tower again. The Hierophant, long-term commitment, relationships, doing something by the book. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. You get clarity, you're seeing something new, a new beginning, communication. Knight of Cups, romance, new romance. Wow. I wanted to clarify the Empress, and I'm glad I did. Look what came out. The Emperor. Eight of Pentacles. Whew. All right. You know how they always say, new you, new year, new me. The fact of the matter is some people won't do it. I always think about, and I know things could be difficult sometimes because we get clouded by love, or that emotion that we think is love, because true love is not a lot of times what some people are doing. It's really not. It's more so lust. It's more so you validate me. It's more so you make me feel good about myself, and this feels good, but it's not really love. And I'm just saying that because we've all been there, and our vision all gets clouded. We're all human when those emotions and feelings are flowing very high. And I just think, I always think about this now, especially because I've been through situations that have, I don't want to say wasted time, because everything happens for a reason, and we need to kind of like go through certain things in order to be better. I don't want to say better people, but be a better version of ourselves. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, sometimes it's just so heartbreaking because some people will know that they need to not be dealing with this person, or they know they need to get out of this situation, but they won't. And that's also what this reading is kind of saying. If you don't, you know, it's leading to pain. It's leading to pain if you don't. Ten of Swords, the Moon card, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. Although the Towers may be something explosive that makes you let go, right? I always explain the Tower card as sometimes it's like God is like, let go of that thing. Stop dealing with that thing. Stop, let go. And then boom, like, you know, and then it all falls apart. Then you have to let go because you've been warned. You've gotten red flags. He's tapped you on the hand. Hey, let go of that thing. It's not good for you. But you're like, no, I want this thing. I want to hold on to this. And then boom, it explodes and you got to let go. You know, we've all been there. We've all been there. I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, it says transformation. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. And sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. That's what it says. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. Sometimes betting on yourself really means pulling your energy back from someone else or other situations. And it could be difficult. I saw something else in the comment section I wanted to address, which I really loved, because somebody had commented something about how they were trying to let go of a particular person and everybody was kind of helping them underneath their comment. And somebody said, you know, because one of the persons was like, I can't let go of this person. And somebody's like, yes, you can. You know, they stated that, you know, that attachment of the unhealthy connection is like a drug. It is. People don't understand that. Codependency and toxicness is addiction. It is addiction. It is addiction. It is addiction. Even if you are not putting a substance in your body, being addicted to unhealthy situations is a real thing where you have to have it. I know that sounds crazy, but it's so true. You have to have it because that's the only thing that gives you that boost, that serotonin boost, that dopamine boost, that it is giving you that. And you do have to go through a period of weaning yourself off as if you were weaning yourself off of a drug. You will literally go through withdrawals. I've experienced it. But I promise you, when you get to that period where it is out of your system, you will look back like, ooh, wow, that was me. Ugh, I did. But a lot of people, you know, people talk about addicts, like real addicts, but a lot of people who have never even touched a substance have that same thing in them. They have that same thing in them. That they cannot break from something that they are addicted to, but they know is unhealthy for them. And it could be a person. All right. So pray about that. Pray about help to release those situations, those toxic situations, those things that you think is love, that you think is good for you, and that you're telling yourself is love. It's just good dick, good pee, or whatever. You know, pray about that. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Take care.